morning, one and all. I would now like to request all the delegates to come onto the stage. I would now like to call on Dr. Chandrasekhar, our medical director, to welcome the gathering.
Good morning. With your all the supports, you are able to continue our endeavor in these updates and various other education programs. So since the beginning, I thought that let us have this process going on, rolling, and we could continue to do that, and we hope to continue this process on for further as long as and as far as possible. For this program, when I was looking for experts, I could figure out that we have people who are really doing a lot of jobs, and at that point of time I could really look in that the editor of our journal, who has put his effort from last year and a half in making that into a much more better shape from where he took over, is one of the best faculty whom I can have along with. And when I contacted him to be a part of as a faculty, he immediately accepted to be with us, and I welcome you, sir, to be a part of it and to chair the sessions. And as our another distinguished faculty, we have Dr. Jyotsna Oak. She was formerly a professor, and I have seen her from quite some time, from the time I was a student. I have heard her speaking in various sessions and programs. And now she has moved into the, as a consultant in Kokila Behan Hospital. And she's well known, and she's one of the good organizers. I held the post as secretary for quite a long time with our association. I welcome you, madam. Our another distinguished faculty, Dr. Mahesh, whom you know, I think he has participated in one or two of us, our other sessions, and is our constant associate, especially in the management of allergy and allergy-related disease. And his organization also has been a part of us in endeavoring and continuing our research. I welcome you, sir. And of course, our colleagues and our distinguished delegates who are our continuous support in all our programs, as well as in our continued endeavor in serving the patients, and your support is almost all the time welcome. And I welcome all of you to this particular functions. Thank you very much.
Next, we have the report of the Chanre institutions by Dr. Renuka.
Respected chief guest of honor, and Dr. Shankar, Dr. Jyotsna, all the dignitaries sitting here, and the dignitaries of the dais, all my friends. It gives me a lot of pleasure to read out this annual update for the 8th consecutive year, and we are very pleased at Chanre to inform that Chanre Group has grown further in this year, and the Chanre Rheumatology Immunology Center has further strengthened its full-fledged hospital for the care of patients suffering from immunological and rheumatological disorders. We have now, as I said, we have this unit at Basveshwar Nagar Hospital, which is having a 20-bedded inpatient facility in addition to the outpatient clinic. wherein a lot of research, academic activity is going on simultaneously along with the patient care. Fellowship training program has been ongoing for the last 3 years in Chanre. In association with the various other centers, we have a few research projects which are ongoing. A lot of basic research work is also going on. With all this, a lot of clinical trials have also been going on. We have 8 completed clinical trial projects, 8 which are ongoing, and a few more which has been on the pipeline. This whole clinical research work is being overseen by the Institutional Ethical Committee. With all these activities, again, Chanre Diagnostic Lab has also been progressing. This year, Chanre Diagnostic Lab, I am very proud to say that we are now an NABL accredited lab. We have got an NABL certification for which my team has worked very well, and I would really like to thank them for all the hard work which they have put in. A specialty polyclinic has been started with various fields at the Malaysian unit, and of which the recently started Chanre Dental Clinic has taken roots, and we are able to cater dental problems of these cases. The Nagaratna Srikanta Paramedical College, this work has, the college has been doing fine. The students are mainly lab technology and X-ray technician students have been taken in. But now, though we are having only a diploma course, we are thinking of further going in for degree courses in this particular field. In addition to that, a lot of community service programs have been going on, CMEs have been going on. From the lab side, we have conducted, in association with Interlab Quality Assurance Bangalore, we have conducted an immunofluorescence diagnostic workshop in this year. Thank you so much.
Next, we have another report from the IARET, which is the Immunology, Arthritis Research and Education Trust. And this will be given by Dr. Sridharan. He is the administrator of IARET and the chairperson of the Ethics Committee.
Immunology, Arthritis Research and Education Trust is in existence for the past 10 years, and if you note, it is even before Chanre Rheumatology Immunology Center or CDL started, this trust was started. So, this is the brainchild of Dr. Chandrasekhara, well supported and nourished by Dr. Dharmanand, Dr. Renuka and Dr. Raghavendra Rao. He is a yoga specialist. And the primary objectives set by the trustees were as follows: education of patients and general community regarding arthritis, rheumatology and rheumatology, so as to bring more awareness to both the patients and the community. Second objective was to initiate, support and associate with interested groups for concerted academic research in this field of rheumatology and immunology. Third objective was to find ways and means of supporting poor patients get proper expert advice and treatment free or at least on a subsidized cost. So, I am trying to give you a brief outline of what we have done in the last 10 years of our existence. We are proud to say that CRICR and CDL has brought out many booklets in English and Kannada for patients' awareness, as also periodic quarterly publications for updating the current knowledge and practice in rheumatology and immunology for family physicians. We have conducted many CMEs and workshops on different aspects of rheumatology and immunology for interested groups like primary physicians, corporate doctors, postgraduate students, laboratory consultants and technologists, etc. Regarding the second objective of research, as you can see, there is a long list of our endeavor regarding the research that is in-house at CRICR itself and CDL itself, research associated with other organizations and involvement in global multicentric clinical trial also. Regarding the third and most important objective of helping the poor patients get proper treatment at substantially lessened burden, CRICR and CDL through the efforts of the trust have taken many initiatives. Over the past few years, we were able to identify genuinely needy poor patients and extend them free or subsidized billing for both diagnosis and treatment in our both the centers. Recently, we have started a drug bank for issuing free drugs to the needy patients. In this regard, I make an earnest appeal to all the concerned to extend their support for these activities by way of cash donation, drug donation, and dedicated support for these activities. The Trust has initiated a new move. This is to recognize and also in the process initiate increased academic interest in taking up the study of rheumatology and immunology by postgraduate students. We have decided to award Certificate of Excellence and Certificate of Merit to recently passed out postgraduates for their dissertation or thesis. One academic work has been selected for the award of Certificate of Merit with a cash prize. The Trust is happy to give this award in the Chanre Update 2010 function and would like to continue this initiative in the years to come.
The basic issue why we instituted this particular program was we were just trying to wonder how to stimulate the postgraduates to get into the rheumatology. Initiate to identify the students, postgraduate students who have done a thesis in rheumatology and immunology and to identify which has been done to the best among them in that year and to give it. We institute a cash prize of around 5,000 for this and a certificate awarded as a Certificate of Excellence, and also give them a platform to present their particular thesis and work so that people do read about it and try to understand what next best can be done with reference to this. This time we could identify Dr. Rajesh's thesis, who did his thesis in Bangalore Medical College under the aegis guidance of Professor Dr. Vasant Kamath, and he has done on the concept of neurological involvement in rheumatoid arthritis, and I call upon Dr. Rajesh to accept this prize.
Now I'd like to request Dr. Jyotsna to release our souvenir. Next, I would like to request Group Captain Dr. Chanre to say a few words and address the gathering.
I know I have been attending this Chanre update. I was earlier posted at Hospital, Bangalore, and I have attended a few of the earlier updates. And I was always impressed with the excellent choice of topics which Dr. Chandrasekhar and Dr. Rainuka had used to generate. So now I'm in Pune. I'm very glad that you called me. I think at the end of the day, in any update, it's science that matters, and I think Dr. Chandrasekhar has really chosen his scientific topics and its presentation well, and I wish him all the best. Thank you very much.
I would now request Dr. Dharmanand to give the vote of thanks.
My sincere thanks to the chairpersons, Dr. Anupama and Dr. Uma had graciously agreed to our request. And my thanks to Dr. Jyotsna and Dr. Shankar for agreeing to be the expert speakers today. And my sincere thanks. A meeting of this magnitude is not possible without our sponsors. I thank all the sponsors, the pharmaceutical industry who has helped us to arrange this meeting. I will be failing in my duty if I don't thank the staff of Chanre and CDL for their untiring work towards making this meeting a success. One and all, if I have missed anybody. Thank you very much for patience.